Hey guys, my name is Catherine, and if you've never been to my channel before, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a half-cut crease tutorial using the new Colourpop I Think I Love You palette. This is the palette here. As you can see, I've already loved it quite a bit. It comes with 12 shades, and it's mostly a coppery toned palette with a few, or well really just like one fun little yellow shade in here. Wow, love my hiccups. I really love this palette. When I saw it at first I was like, wow, that's so boring, but just like the quality of it, or like the way that the colors pull on the eye, like it really isn't boring. Like I've been using it a ton. So yeah, the only fault that it really has, as you'll see throughout the video, is that some of these coppery shades do have quite a bit of fallout, but for $16 I definitely think it's worth the money, and I'm pretty sure it's still in stock, unlike all their other palettes which seem to sell out super quickly. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to be doing like an actual talk-through tutorial today because I've never done that before and my roommate's not home, so why not? So first I'm taking this little fluffy Kylie brush and I'm going into this lightest brown shade, and I'm just kind of dusting that above my crease in little windshield wiper motions. And this is just super light, because this is your transition shade basically, so you don't really need to be super intense with this. It's just giving something to blend all the other colors into, and I'm not going like super far over my eye, because I feel like if I like pull that crease color down too far into my eye, I kind of get that little drag queen effect. Nothing against drag queens, I just don't think it looks that great on me personally. Alright, and I'm taking this other smaller little Kylie brush. I'm going into this darker brown shade in the palette, and I'm like really packing that on into my outer corner. I personally love Kylie's brushes. I use them all the time. I don't know if anyone else has tried them, but like I got them at the pop-up shop in New York, so I don't have to pay any like shipping for them. So it was like $5 per brush, and like they're good brushes. Alright, so I'm bringing this like a little bit past this like part of my iris, just like blending it out in there, and then I'm also like dragging this color again just a little bit over and above my crease. It's skipping a little bit as I blend it over. I'm not sure if that's because of the brush I'm using or if that's because I'm using a new primer. So I'm going to take that other fluffy brush and just go back over and blend this color out. I always have a problem with skipping like right over here. It's just sometimes it's a little more noticeable than others. I've tried a lot of different tricks for that and haven't really been able to get rid of it completely, but I work with it. I'm just blending that out so it's a nice and soft edge. You don't really want to be able to tell where the dark brown meets the light brown. You just kind of want it to fade into that. And now I'm going to be carving out the half-cut crease. Going to be using my favorite Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I'm almost out of this actually. I just ordered a new one, so hopefully it'll be here soon. I absolutely love this concealer. The only thing I don't love about it is that it like oxidizes, so I did order one shade lighter this time. I'm trying super hard not to move this time, because my camera does not have good autofocus. Okay, so I brought that concealer out to about where the brown eyeshadow blends into the nothingness. And so when you're doing a half cut crease, you want it to go like a little bit above your natural crease, that way you can still kind of see it when your eyes open. And you just want that line to be really nice and smooth, and we're all done. I pretty much always use this Real Techniques lip brush when I do cut creases or half cut creases. It's just like the perfect shape for it. Alright, and now I'm going in with this yellow shade, this yellowy gold shade, the most interesting shade in the palette. Wow, I keep flipping that shut. And I'm taking this little brush that's really similar to the Real Techniques one, but it came in my little LA Colors neon palette, and I'm swirling it in this and then tapping it off. And normally I would take like just a neutral shadow and pack it on over the concealer before I add my like shimmer shade if I'm doing one. But these shadows have a decent amount of fallout, so I'm hoping that the little like tackiness just kind of helps keep that fallout from happening, and I'm applying it directly over. Okay, and because I want this yellow to be super intense, I'm going to be going back over that. This time I'm just wetting my brush with some fixing spray. I'm using the one from Makeup Revolution. And I'm just gently going over all of that. Yellow's this shade that like a year ago I never would have considered wearing, and now I just can't get enough of it. So next, to blend this on out, I'm going to be taking this Colourpop blending brush, and I'm dipping it into both of these coppery colors because I want an in-between of that red and that brown. And I'm packing it on at first because these shades have a ton of fallout if you just try to blend them. And then I'm just kind of gently going back and forth to blend that yellow into the brown. You can still see the fallout that I'm getting. I think this palette's beautiful, but I'm hoping that they're perfecting their shimmers to get less fallout. And now I'm going to go in with like the clean side of this brush and just blend that a little bit more. And I'm going to take that brush that had the dark brown on it earlier and just pull it a little bit over the half cut crease, just to add a little bit more depth there. It wasn't really looking as dark as I wanted. And now I'm using that same brush and I'm going back into that dark brown, and I'm just going to go all the way under my eye, and I'm really smoking it out. I used to be like really scared to do shadow like under my eye. I'd be like, oh, I can't bring it past my like little eye crease, and now I'm like bringing it all the way past the eye crease, like just like smoke it out. The more you blend it, the better it looks. So I'm basically bringing it all the way at my lash line, not completely, but close enough. And now I'm taking this brush, and I'm not adding any more color onto it, but I'm just blending this out a little bit. And now, to really add some depth to this look, I'm taking a new blending brush. This is the one from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm dipping into this black, and then I'm tapping it off, even though this doesn't have a lot of fallout for a black, honestly. And I'm going into my outer eye, and I'm sort of like doing the shape that you would do if you were doing winged eyeliner, just sort of really gently tapping that. And I'm blending that on up and over. And I'm also bringing it down under my lashes. Just really adds some depth to the look, makes it a little bit sultry, kind of takes it to that next level. So I'm trying to like not really blend that black much like farther than where the yellow and the copper meet, so that way I'm not making my eye in here too dark. And now I'm going in with this fluffy brush again to keep blending that black out. You can really never blend a black out too much. You don't want to look like you have like a bruised eye or anything. Okay, and I feel like I lost a little bit of the intensity of the copper while I was blending that, so I'm just going to give it one nice little tap going all the way up, and then one little blend on the other side. There we go, that looks better. And now to finish off the eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking this clean blending brush. I don't know how many fluffy brushes I've used in this tutorial. Too many. And I'm going into this lightest shimmer shade in the palette, and I'm going into my inner eye. And I'm doing it pretty gently. Like, I feel like the eyeshadow is like intense enough that you don't need a super intense inner eye highlight. Like, I'd love an inner eye highlight, but you don't need that to be the main attraction right now. For some reason, this eye always turns out more shimmery than this eye in the inner corner, so I'm going to use my pinky. There we go, that looks more even. And then I'm just going to take that same brush that I used for my inner eye, and I'm going into just the like light matte color, and I'm like lightly tapping that under my eye. Since I have like semi-hooded eyes, sometimes like a really highlighted underbrow can just like make my eyelids look heavy, so like using the matte and the shimmer together makes it less highlighty and looks better. Now I'm just going to be doing a wing. I'm using the Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid liner. I've been loving this. I've only ever really used the Stila liquid liner because I have super watery eyes, and I feel like this holds up about as well as that does. Okay, my wings actually turned out pretty even on the first try. Wow, that never happens. Okay, so my camera cut out and it was like getting foggy because I don't think my AC really dehumidifies the room, which is fine. So I'm not sure where this cut out, so I went in with Colourpop Flexitarian and NYX Ritualistic as my highlight, and I used L'Oreal Lash Paradise as my mascara. I'm just going to put a little bit more on because I love asking my lashes to clump. So I'm going to go in with the Colourpop lip liner in Bossy and the Ultra Matte Lip, the collaboration with I Love Sarahi. I don't know how to pronounce that. Karen's collab in the shade Ariba. This is a very pinky red lip liner. I've never used this. Okay, so this is the final look that I came up with today. I really like this look. I love half-cut creases, and I think that this yellowy gold shade is really fun. It's a great way to use a lot of the fun shades in the palette, like the yellow and the coppers. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for putting up with my sick voice and my sniffles. Not fun. If you like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll definitely be posting more Colourpop tutorials / reviews in the future, as well as some fun fall looks and some more colorful looks, and maybe even a Halloween tutorial. Not sure yet on that one. So yeah, also make sure to leave all of my social media and all the products I use in the description box below. So go ahead and check all of that out. And yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!